It's ready. Alright, number 9. It says find the slope. Alright, now the equation of a slope, m equals y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. Okay? Now, obviously, we got x1, x2, x1, y1, x2, y2, right? And you can plug it into that formula. But there's an easier way. Because this formula could also look like this. Y sub 1 minus y sub 2 over x sub 1 minus x sub 2. It doesn't matter which way you plug them in. As long as the 1 is over the 1 and the y's are on top. Okay? And that's why I came up with the flip it, smack it method. Okay? Flip it, okay? Meaning I'm going to take this 5 and put it underneath the 3.
Why?
So that the y is on top. Okay? Just like this. See how the y is on top? Okay? So the y is on top. Which is on top? The y. Which one's y? 2 or 7?
7.
See, it's easy. 7 over 2, right? And then smack it. Okay? Smack, smack. When you smack something, smack it right in the center. Right? Boom, boom. Right? Okay? Now, what is 3 minus 7? Negative 4. And what is 5 minus 2? 3. So your slope is negative 4/3.
Is that it?
That's it.
Oh.
I did the other way where it's 4 and negative 3. Is that cool?
4 over negative 3? Yeah, that is. Because look, one way says this. I'm going to go down 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to go right 3. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Then I have this slope. Okay? Now, oh, that's a really cruddy line. Okay. But I have this slope. Okay? Now your way said, well, I'm going to go up 1, 2. Sorry. I didn't go down 4, first of all. There we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And right 1, 2, 3. And then that's my slope. Okay? But then your way said I'm going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4. But then I'm going to go left 1, 2, 3. See how they both work?
Yeah.
Just depends on which way you're looking at it. Okay? So this is the same, as this. They're the same thing. Okay?
Yep.
Alright. So now we're going to do it for the equation. I'm going to pause this one so you can have just that slope. As we talked a little bit. Oh, it's only 3 minutes. I guess we'll keep going. 3 minutes ain't bad. Alright, so here we go. Find the equation. To find the equation, you need 2 things. What 2 things?
The slope and the y-intercept.
The slope
So the y equals mx plus b?
and the y-intercept. Yes. So we want to use y equals mx plus b. Okay? And all we need to do is find the m and the b. If we can find m and b, we're good. So what are we going to find first?
The m.
The m. Say less. So then you have, how am I going to, which one's y? 4 or 5?
4.
4. Okay, so I'm going to put 4 over negative 5, right?
Yeah.
And then I'm going to do what with the 8 and the 3? Which one goes on top?
8's on top.
8's on top. 3's on bottom, right? Then we do what?
Smash.
Smack it. Boom. Okay? So what is 4 minus 8?
-4.
-4. What is -5 minus 3? -8. Okay, two negatives make a
Positive.
okay. And how many times does 4 go into 8? Twice. How many times does 4 go into 4? See how we did that? So that is once and twice.
Yeah.
So it's 1/2. So our slope is 1/2.
Okay, that makes sense.
So
Okay.
slope is B.
Now we got to find B, right? No, slope is M. Now we got to find B. We're going to use that y equals mx plus b, right? But we also need one of these points. Which point would you use?
Y.
Huh?
Y.
Which point?
Oh, A.
Yeah, why the one with the 8?
It's bigger.
Why does this one look better than this one?
Because that one's positive.
Yes. Alright, so use better numbers, that's all. Just use the one with better numbers. If one of them has fractions, don't use it. Okay? If one of them has a negative and the other one doesn't, right? Use the positive. If one of them's small numbers, one of them's big numbers, use small. Right? Just be practical. Okay? So, remember, this is x and this is y, correct?
Yeah.
So what's y? 8. What's m?
1/2.
1/2. What's x?
3.
3. Right? What's b? Well, if we knew that, we wouldn't be doing this, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's b. Okay? So, what is half of 3?
1.5.
1.5. Yeah, 1.5, right? 1.5. Okay. So then how do I solve for b?
Subtract it
Subtract it.
to 8.
Now, if I take 1.5 away from 8, how much am I left with?
6.5.
Yeah, 6.5. Think about it. If I have 8 and I take 1 away, I got 7. If I have 7 and I take a half away, then I have 6.5. Okay? So 6.5 is b. If I know b and I know m, and y equals mx plus b, so I just put it as y equals x. What's m? 1/2. What's b? 6.5. Positive, right?
Positive.
Bam.
Cool.
There it is. Feed
Yeah.
me. All right.